Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday Tarot. I got a candle lit, hanging out with 3 ginseng cards and a really cool spread from Your Witch Next Door. So it's Your Witch Next Door's birthday spread because my birthday was yesterday. So like if I ever want to do a birthday tarot spread, this is the week to do it. Because I woke up this morning and my birthday decorations were still up, birthday presents still on the table. Definitely feeling like yesterday was my birthday. So anyways, it was great. It was a great birthday. Once I got over the morning hump of birthday grumps, little grumpy vibe in the morning, like once I got through that, trudged through that old energy, I felt really, really good. And I had company. People visited me. People are getting bored with this quarantine stuff. They're like, it's Sadie's birthday. Let's go swap germs. So yeah, swap germs, had chit chat, had birthday cookies. It was really wonderful. My daughters are wonderful. We've been celebrating birthdays for a long time in this house, and and I love birthdays. I decorate for my kids and put up birthday banners and really make a big deal about it. And now they're old enough that they make a big deal about it to me. So mamas, train your kids, inspire your kids. Because, yesterday I was grumpy and I really would have just let my birthday come and go and been like, birthday. But, it's just so sweet whenever everybody makes you celebrate because you're like, you know what? I really like this. So it was great. I got some beautiful gifts and saw some beautiful people. Got a beautiful oracle card reading last night from my best friend, Asiel the Oracle. He pulled me these 4 cards that were just so sweet, but the sweetest one was a pink whale. I love whale energy. I've always loved whale energy ever since I was a child. So anyways, it was just really good the whole day, and I was exhausted last night, and that was good too because I like to sleep at least once a week. So I have a frankincense and vanilla candle lit on my relatively clean desk here, but we're gonna get out the Herb Crafters Tarot. I didn't even get it out of the drawer. All the cards are in there because I went through it. I don't think it has a ginseng card. Nope, I don't think so. Because ginseng's not like your typical backyard herb. It's just not. It grows in the forest and, it's got special conditions. And, yesterday I was thinking, okay, so ginseng's our herb of the week. And I was like, I don't even know if I want to do a ginseng podcast at Herbal Marie because it always just feels kind of like next level herb, and I'm not sure, I'm not an expert on it, so I'm not even sure if I want to go there and blah blah blah, right? Well, yesterday when we hung out with ginseng, it just made me feel so welcome and kind of like, I don't know, like doable. Like ginseng feels doable, and I've always maybe because harvesting it, like identifying it, harvesting it, knowing when it's old enough, I just always felt like, I don't know. I'd never really thought I would connect with ginseng myself because I do love backyard herbs, but the forest calls me more and more, or to connect with the forest friends. So, I'm not going to be able to wait around for a mushroom ginseng man maybe to connect with this plant. Maybe this plant and I are going to get it going on between us. So ginseng is our herb of the week. What a perfect herb for my birthday week, because it's all about endurance and conservation and new starts and new beginnings. And you know, regardless of when your birthday falls, like regardless of your birthday, it's like your own personal happy new year. Don't birthdays feel like that? Like okay, now you're 42. Yeah, 42 feels good. Now you're 42. What do you want to do with you? You know, it's like a reset button. Like, you know, it's a great time to start fresh. And that's what the Fool card yesterday taught us about, you know, ginseng and having that energy to start a new adventure. And then even last night, my reading with Asiel, there was a part where it literally said, you're moving at a fast pace right now, but it's right for you. And I was like, hold on, as I choke up my bagel. I just had the most delicious bagel, cream cheese, onion powder, pink salt, and fresh chives. Yum. Anyways, the message was that, like, energy's moving at a fast pace. I'm moving at a fast pace, you know, and it's okay to keep that pace. You know, it's like when you're running a race and you start off way fast and then you have to maybe like slow down so you can run the whole 20 miles or whatever. Not that I would ever fucking do that. I would never run 20 miles unless like it was an emergency situation. I am not a runner like that. No, thank you. But anyways, you hear what I'm saying. Like, can you keep the pace that you've set? And yeah, so far I've proven to myself, what are we on? Week 15. Okay, so 14 weeks prior, for the most part, I did take a week or two off to have a nervous breakdown. But I have kept this pace now for most of 2020 pretty regular, and really made a lot of progress over at Herbal Marie because of the pace I've set here. So even though this is not my main website, this is not, or my main podcast, or this is not my popular podcast compared to Herbal Marie. I mean, everybody goes to Herbal Marie more than over here, but this one's growing pretty quick. But anyways, my point is, even though this is not my main gig, this is the podcast, the gig that sets the pace for the more popular one. Like if it wasn't for the work I'm doing here, I wouldn't be making progress over at Herbal Marie. This podcast gets me to do more herbal podcasts for Herbal Marie. It's just so fun how like that got set up. That was a good idea, Spirit. Good job, Spirit. So anyways, what's my point even? Yesterday is my birthday, that's my point, and this new energy coming in for 42, I'm just going to let it fuel me and build me and rejuvenate me and guide me and keep me going at this pace that I've set for myself. So it's good. So we're going to do a birthday spread today, and it's only 3 cards. It's on Instagram, Your Witch Next Door. Your Witch Next Door is where you'll find it. There's 3 cards, and even if it's not your birthday, every day is a gift, so you can still pull along, or you can pull me cards. Today you could pull me cards, okay? So there's three cards, and the one on the left is a card that we're gonna pull that says a lesson from the past year. So a lesson from the past year. That would be hilarious if I got the Lovers, if I got the Tower, or Death. But what was the lesson from the past year since I turned, I remember my birthday last year, 41. It was not very fun at all. And I made the best of it. And, I still looked for good things and connected with beautiful people. But that was at a serious low point in the beginning of the crumbling of my marriage, and it was not a loving day. And yeah, I was glad to be done with that birthday, kinda. Yeah, 41. Who gives a F about 41? But 42 felt good. I mean, and I felt like with my birthday yesterday, I had several moments where I got to choose my own destiny for the day. Like, do you want to fall into the birthday grumpy trap? Do you want to get triggered? Do you want to get annoyed? Or do you want to now choose differently because you're older and wiser? And I chose differently yesterday. I really, really did. For example, my mom, and now she has done, this is not the first time she's done this on my birthday, and I don't think she realizes it, but several times on my birthday, she's literally just worked me in to like swing by or bare minimum, and then she goes off and does something else, and it's usually with my sister and her family, or just whatever. Like my mom, many birthdays does not stay and hang out, or she's just like, here's your birthday card, here's your $50, I love you, have a good day. So she did that this year, and I really had that moment where I was like, don't let it get to you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm thankful for her, and it's her decision if she wanted to do something else that day. She swung by. It's like, hey, and I made the conscious decision to not allow my old triggers of jealousy or resentment get fired up. So that to me is astounding and amazing, and I'm proud of myself. I really, really am. And I literally did not let it get to me, and then I just went on and had myself a beautiful day. I didn't dwell on it. It was just such an amazing moment for me to genuinely feel like I've made progress in that area and genuinely not have been bothered. Like, yeah, I noticed it, and I saw that my like old self or pain body or old habits could have like gotten annoyed, pissed, rejected, resentful, whatever negative emotion I could have attached to it. I didn't. Good job, Sadie. So anyways, the first card is going to be a lesson from the past year. The middle card, which it's just sort of up a notch higher than the other two cards. Okay, it's not like a straight 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. You'll see if you go to my Herb Oracle Instagram, or go to Your Witch Next Door Instagram. So the middle card is birthday gift. So now, of course, it'll be like current, what's the birthday gift today, but it was yesterday. So what was the big birthday gift? And now the third card on the right, how to use your gift the upcoming year. So I really do feel like I got many gifts yesterday. And I'm not just saying like the really awesome journal or the moon phase t-shirt that my bestie mama friend Sherry got for me. It has the phases of the moon on this tank top t-shirt, and in the middle of the phases it says it's just a phase, right? Because like, isn't that funny? Like, I'm always like, where is the moon? Like, it's just a phase, go with the flow. So now I have an awesome new tank top for when the weather decides that it wants to warm up. Not today, it's freezing. We had frost too. So anyways, I'm not talking like these gifts that are tangible. How am I going to use these gifts that I got yesterday? Like the gift of progressing, the gift of being wiser, the gift of choosing differently, the gift of just like being more unconditional with my love and accepting people for however they are or are not, and not getting mad at people. Like the old me today would have got on Facebook, and anyone who didn't wish me a happy birthday would get deleted. The old queen would be off with their heads. Especially people that like, it disappoints me that like, I know they saw that it was my birthday, but they just don't care. But you know what? It don't really matter, because I guess in a lot of ways I'm like that too. And I think, well, how many birthdays have you missed over the years because you just don't log in, or you just don't think that you're an essential part of that person's birthday celebration because you're just not that good of friends with them. Like, I'm really like starting to see different perspectives and being more understanding and letting go of that ego thing, that judgmental bitch, like that had such a grip on me for so long. I feel her grip loosening to the point that I don't feel held down by her anymore. I mean, I understand she still lives within me. I understand that, but she's not running the show. And she's not even messing things up that bad anymore. So I just really feel like my energy is improving in a lot of areas. So yeah, it was a great day. I did get really nice gifts. I got, great company. Lots of people just popped in and out for it being quarantine. People are getting bored. My son said to me, America thinks quarantine is over because they're bored. I'm like, good, let's be done with it. So yeah, it was just really an interesting day, and people felt drawn to my space. So it was good. And lots of messages, and just I felt the love, and I had fun. I was very playful yesterday, and it felt good. So yeah, we'll see what my cards say is my lesson from the past year, what my birthday gift is, and how to use this gift in the upcoming year. So I'm going to drink my tea while it's still semi-warm, shuffle the Herb Crafters Tarot, and we'll get shuffling and pulling. So grab your tea, light a candle, because why not? We should make a wish. And every day's a gift. And get your deck shuffled. We're going to pull some cards on Tarot Tuesday. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our herb of the week, ginseng. And I thank you and I love you and I dedicate them all to you. I take care of myself. I conserve my energy when needed. I will keep going. I believe in myself. I will succeed as I will grow. Divine energy flows through me. I enthusiastically walk my path in life. And again, I take care of myself. I conserve my energy when needed. I will keep going. I believe in myself. I will succeed as I will grow. Divine energy flows through me. I enthusiastically walk my path in life. And so it is. All right. Thank you, ginseng. Thank you so much. Okay, so my thumb is still so itchy. I don't know if I mentioned to you yesterday I got stung by a yellow jacket or something angry on my thumb. So I have one thumb that's bigger than the other, definitely. But, that poison under your skin, itchy feeling. Oh, I just want to rip it off. Okay, so anyways, yes, I got stung. But anyways, what else I want to mention real quick is last night I went back and listened to the Angelic Herb special podcast that I did this weekend, and oh my gosh, I just want every single person to listen to that podcast, because Archangel Jophiel brought in, and as I said, Archangel Jophiel, the Echinacea card spun out. She brought in Echinacea, one of her herbs that she brought in. Echinacea, so beautiful, but yet not the most beautiful, but yet it is beautiful. But anyways, what a great podcast, you guys. If you didn't get a chance to listen to Archangel Jophiel with the Angelic Herb series I'm doing just for the next couple months, I'm going to dive into the archangels and bring in herbs with them. But when I listened back to it, it was just the things that you want every woman to hear about and learn to love themselves. And I don't mean just women, I mean men too. Every person to hear. So if you if you hadn't listened to it because you're just like, I don't know how I feel about angels, check it out. Check it out and get back to me, because there just was a lot of great messages, and I was like, whoa, where did all those come from as I'm listening to it? Okay, now I'm seeing the mushroom tower. All right, I have these facing up. I need to shuffle them facing down. All right, so we're going to pull 3 cards. Let me make some room here. The first card is a lesson from the past year. The middle card is the birthday gift. And then the last card, ouch, my thumb, is how we're going to use the gift in the upcoming year. So your witch next door's birthday spread for Sadie Marie Cherico. Happy birthday, honey. 42. 42, looking good on you. I should work for Hallmark. Okay, so here we go. Let's get shuffling. And what is our lesson from the past year? That year of 41. Oh my God. What would you say is the lesson? All right, it's coming out the middle. It got caught on my thumb, and I'm pulling it out right now. A lesson from the past year is, okay, reversed alfalfa, 10 of air. 10 of air. Let's see here. Turn down the heat while I'm hearing the air blow out of the heater vent. Okay, so it's reversed. No surprise there. There is a big, oh my God, it looks like a Grim Reaper. What's that tool even called? Silo? Oh no, wait, do you know what I'm talking about? A sieve? What the heck's, it's the Grim Reaper tool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a definite sharp blade. There is beautiful purple flowers and a little ladybug, maybe some yellow buds too, in this alfalfa reversed. The 10 of air. So this is a lesson from the past year. 10s. Okay, so let's get to the 10s from the Herb Crafters Tarot. Now all the 10s are all about, they're basically used herbs that are used as composting plants and cover crops. So 10s are all about compost, replenish, and rebirth. So I would definitely have to say I had a rebirthing year, but it was more of a breakdown. I was composting. Oh, I was. How was your last year? Oh, I've composted a lot. They're like mushrooms, and you're like, no, like emotional issues. I've been composting my emotional issues. That's probably when they're like, okay, well, I gotta go now. That conversation is probably over with most people at that point. All right, so Medicago sativa is alfalfa, and the 3 key ideas with this card, the 10 of air, is compost your plans and allow new ideas to sprout. Breaking down leads to renewed fertility. Let your studies lie fallow, replenish and begin again. So yeah, I would definitely say that's a good card for my last year for my year of 41. Because yeah, I had to break down my plans and my ideas of what my life was, and I had to let a lot of things go. Yes, my podcast, I didn't really do as much as I could have, but emotionally it was impossible to focus on studying herbs and pimping out the herbs, because I just was so distracted with my relationships and energy and feeling just crazy, awkward living situation. Like, did you listen to any of the first 100 podcasts? Like, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that was my last year. And then towards the end of the 2019, I did start to rebuild. I started the process of rebuilding, replenishing, and beginning again. So, good card. A lesson from the past year. Sometimes you do have to let things compost, break down. You have to break your plans, breaking down leads to renewed fertility. And that it was my lesson. I literally had to break down, and so many breakdowns, and really be honest and vulnerable and allow things to play out. Yeah, there was big lessons. But yeah, I really had like a whole year of the tower crumbling. But what did I learn? What was my lesson? That I can begin again, that I can renew again, I can rebuild again, no matter what. So we are looking at a large field of alfalfa that's thriving in an abandoned lot. Very interesting, because I had definite abandonment issues being triggered last year, and that I had to deal with. So a small ladybug munches on aphids. Tall walnut trees stand guard over the lawn. A scythe, C-S-C-Y-T-H-E. It's that tool. Anyways, a scythe dangerously sticks up in the air over the field of alfalfa. Renewal follows release. You may have reached your limit. I sure did last year. You reached your limit. Alfalfa is planted to restore worn out, degraded, and fallow land. Rest and replenish so your experience can take flight. Take a break and spend some time in reflection to refresh your love of learning. Alfalfa is among the oldest of healing foods. You have the wisdom of the ancients within you. Sift through your knowledge and let go of the pieces that do not resonate. Do not be afraid to use the scythe on what you have grown. Alfalfa adds nutrients into the soil as it breaks down. What you leave behind enriches new growth. So that is absolutely such a great card about the lesson from the past year. Understanding that, the things that I release and let go, it really actually, it'll compost and break down, and it will add in to me. It will enrich my soil. But yeah, it really, really was a big theme. So this is a good reminder for me too to grow some alfalfa sprouts on the counter, eat them, and wait for new ideas to sprout within. Maybe plant a garden of renewal. Journal about what is broken down in your life. Plant your pages in a small pot beneath the seeds of a nourishing herb. Enjoy tea from this plant as it grows. And then we can use alfalfa in magical practices for good fortune and prosperity, or to encourage recuperation. So yeah, that is a good card. It is reversed because it was one hell of a year. That's an understatement. But yeah, very good. Very good. Good job, Herb Crafters Tarot. That is definitely a great card. The reverse 10 of air. Alfalfa for my past year. Whoa. All right. Pretty good. Okay, so let me shuffle with my banged up thumb. Goodness gracious. It's just crazy how a sting can hurt. Okay. So, ready to find out what my birthday gift was? Let's see what herb wants to come through. So many gifts, truly. So many gifts. But let's see what the herb is that wants to come in for my birthday gift, or talking about something that maybe I received, or maybe this is a new gift. Ooh, maybe this is a new gift. a belated gift that fell on the floor. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got 2 gifts. Dang it. I got 2 gifts. Aw. I got nettle and camellia. I got tea. So my gifts are temperance and ace of earth. Okay, so I got 2 gifts because I'm spoiled rotten. I got 2 gifts. I've really been enjoying black tea and green tea. And more, maybe now that I'm 42, all right, that's my new hashtag, now that I'm 42, I enjoy tea. I enjoy making tea. So we've gotten the temperance card before. It tells us to slow down and, you know, make our tea reverently. Make it a ritual, not just like something that we do in a hurry to get rid of our social headache. I got a little bit of a headache yesterday from talking and listening and being with people. Like, it was a good headache, but you know what I'm talking about? Like, oh my God, I think I need to caffeinate a tiny bit just to get rid of this mild headache, kind of. Do you know what I'm talking about? It happens. But you know, nettle is my gift right now. It's behind the garage. I need to get out there every day and keep drinking it and eating it and replenishing myself, building myself, using it as the spring tonic that gifts us each year to help clean us out and get us going. But yeah, I love this this camellia too. Temperance. My gift is more temperance, more balance. Like I said, I'm starting to see different perspectives. I had 2 conversations yesterday, of course, you know, about people's corona fears and what's going on. And I really, both of them really stayed in the middle ground because that's the only place to be. This far left, far right, far extreme type of duality mentality, it's not working anymore for me. And I'm really trying to give the people in my life the example of someone who really is balanced and not going to fly off the handle in fear or defensiveness or, you know, I really tapped into that yesterday. But I also am tapping into how many different perspectives there can be on one topic and just observing it all. So my gifts, my birthday gift is temperance and nettle, ace of earth. So ace of earth, aces are the weeds, right? But the ace of earth nettle is its gifts are health and wealth, may begin with a sting. And I'm just laughing because when my thumb got stung when I was going to bed the night before my birthday, I was like, oh, happy early birthday gift to you, Sadie. So my birthday really did start off with a sting. And that's so funny. Health and wealth may begin with a sting. Take the next step, even if it hurts. Let your gifts take root in the physical world. So that is nettle. And I just want to get number 14. Now 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 is the number of change. So yeah, this was definitely a change of energy, right? The baton was passed on to my 42-year-old self, who is totally different feeling than my 41-year-old self. I can tell you that already, even though I've only been hanging out with her for 24 hours. I can already tell she's different. So temperance's gift is trust. Trust the magic of presence. Oh my goodness. So I've been hanging out with Eckhart Tolle, you know, he's my new best friend, and his thing is all about presence, that present moment, being with people from that observer standpoint, offering them the gift of presence. And Camellia is saying, trust the magic of presence. There is magic in it because people can feel safe and free in that space whenever you have presence with them. Yes, sometimes it triggers them because they don't know what to do with someone who's not fighting them. But yet, most of the time, it is a very healing energy within yourself and that you can offer others. It is magic. Trust the magic of presence. The other gifts from Temperance is to see the sacred in the simple, see the sacred in the simple, and create new magic from what is familiar. So it's yeah, like what's cute is a lot of my birthday gifts from my kids and the way they decorate the table was things that we already had here, right? Because we've been at home. So like all my gemstones and crystals and rocks were on my birthday table, right? My familiars, my quartz, and all my little things, and my sage, and yeah, it was just interesting. It's like we can really create new magic from what is familiar. We have plenty to work with right here, right now, and start seeing the sacred in the simple. It was a very simple birthday, and it was beautiful. And that's how every day of our lives can be. So it's like that simple cup of tea can be a sacred moment for you. Yes, I love it so much. So my birthday gifts are trusting the magic of presence, seeing the sacred in the simple, creating new magic from what is familiar, some health and wealth, even though it is beginning with a sting, and yeah, allowing and letting my gifts take root in the physical world. And endurance, right? Ginseng is like, don't forget about me, because nettle is saying take the next step even if it hurts, and ginseng is saying, and remember, like, I'm kind of your birthday guy too, like you have the endurance now. So all the seeds that I've planted last year, all the hundreds of podcasts that I've now put out into the world are each a seed that's going to take root and bloom in a lot of people's lives. Because this year, for the remainder of 2020, there's going to be like an increase in people's awakenings to the idea that the job that they really need to do right now is their inner work and connecting with nature and seeing how that all plays for them. So yeah, I'm going to be connecting with a lot of people with the seeds that I've planted. And now all those seeds that I planted within myself of healing, of self-love, self-respect, of letting things compost down, I'm really going to start to feel the rewards blossom within me. So it's like this gifts taking root in the physical world. Most of them are going to be coming from the inside out of me, and my inner experience now is going to be a whole different landscape for me. And I really, really appreciate myself for doing the work mentally and in my heart space, and opening up more and cleaning out the stuff in my head that was making me miserable. So that is truly a gift. Whew. So anyways, that is the gifts. I'm not even really going to read from the book for these two because that was pretty complete. Have yourself some tea. Go eat some nettles. Drink some nettles. Don't let anything stop you, even if it's challenging. I feel the gifts. I think, we need to receive the gifts from the earth. Build on the paths of our ancestors. Let the ancient practices inspire fresh ideas. So yeah, lots of gifts coming in. And yeah, preparing a pot of tea with intention cultivates harmony and promotes well-being. The ritual becomes the holy alchemy that affects change. There is magic in the mundane. There really, really is. And even those ordinary tea bags can stop minor bleeding, soothe sunburns, and reduce eye inflammation. So, I mean, it's just like, yeah, simple tea bag. It's like there is magic in that simple tea bag. And yeah, and I love that nettle's here too, because I was just outside this morning, and just in the last few days it has grown so much. So I love that nettle's here with me. I'm gonna drink some today. And nettle says to find stability and prosperity in fulfilling work that takes root in the physical world. Develop your skills and enjoy your creations. Receive the gifts of the earth. Build on the path of your ancestors. So, yes, so sweet. And trusted friends, too, is another message with nettle. And that truly was the birthday gift yesterday. The people who just cannot stay away from me and are just such a part of my whale pod. You know, it was really great to connect with them yesterday. All right, let's move on to how do I use this gift in the upcoming year. So it seems like it already gave me a few ideas. You know, keep on, even if it stings a little bit. How can I use these gifts that I receive for my birthday? How to use these gifts in the upcoming year. We'll go with the top one. It's 5 of Fire, black cohosh. All right. This is cool. This is really cool. All right, let me even out my... I cannot believe I got 2 gifts, but I can believe it. God forbid I would stick with what the layout looks like. Not me, my cards. They're so defiant. They do what they want. 5 of Fire is how to use your gift in the upcoming year. It's black cohosh. She says, anger is sacred. Now, I just was saying I'm not going to get angry, damn it. Right? I just said that. Well, she says anger is sacred. Burn through the slumber of helplessness and complacency. Resist. Women's rage is a force that will change the world. Damn it. So yes, it does really seem like we might be challenged to resist a lot of things in the upcoming months and year, right? Like unnecessary vaccines, new technology being rolled out, just a request for Americans to be so complacent and do as you're told. And I hate to have to fight, but I will if I have to. But how can I use these gifts now, maybe with this energy of fire that is going to be here? Now, when I look at this picture of the black cohosh, those really awesome white flowers, the unicorn horns coming out of the top, it reminds me of a message that Asiel kind of pulled with my hawk card yesterday. You know, kind of be above, get that bird's eye view, kind of be above the storm. Now, all 3 of my cards yesterday came in with a storm card. But yet all the other 3 cards, there was 4 cards. There was a storm card, there was a seed, there was the pink whale, and the blue hawk. And all of them in their own unique way had a way to basically protect and separate themselves from the storm while they let that storm kind of play out. You don't go rushing into the storm. So, I mean, in a lot of ways, I feel like because I am such a grounded Tarian soul with balanced energy and able to be calm and peaceful, even when getting poked and prodded and triggered. I mean, now granted, if I unleash, I'll plow your ass over, but I'm very patient and I can really put up with a lot and be patient until a storm passes, and choose not to engage in a conflict. So, I mean, I'm wondering if my gifts of temperance is what I'm supposed to add to the mix, right? No, not actually adding fuel to the fire. So even though Black Cohosh is saying resist, women's rage is a force that will change the world, I agree. But somebody's got to be the anchor too, So we'll see. But so how to use your gift in the upcoming year? Resist, burn through this slumber. Okay, maybe help people awaken. Burn through the slumber of helplessness and complacency. Okay, so that is definitely a message for me personally. Feeling like I don't have power to make money or to help myself, or because I've been bottle fed now my whole life. And it's like maybe financially I'll be able to really make, I don't know, find my own 2 feet in that realm. That would be cool. Even though I'm taken care of, but it still is a little bit of a helpless vibe when it comes to income. It's totally helpless. I don't have an income. I don't. I mean, I have a handful of patrons that throw me $1 or $2 or $5 or $10 a month. That doesn't even pay for anything. Like, that just keeps herbalmarie.com paid for. But I don't make money from my projects here. So it's like I still definitely have that vibration of dependency, helplessness, and financial complacency. Like, okay, well, it is what it is. So maybe I could burn through that. Maybe I could use the energy of Black Cohosh to burn through some of that energy. And really get, like, nettle. The gift of nettle is so nourishing. So it's like maybe I could get financially nourished on my own, more independently. That would be cool. So how to use my gifts the upcoming year? Black Cohosh says, honor the fire that rises up within. Neither deny your anger nor let it rule you. Discern whether your rage is righteous or if it is rooted in fear and insecurity. Though the survival of Black Cohosh is threatened by loss of habitat, it remains an important medicinal. The tincture supports the female reproductive system, alleviating pain and releasing stuck fluids from the body. Black Cohosh teaches us to harness the power of our own creative source. As the tall flower bends easily in the wind, cultivate a strong, flexible backbone. The folk name snakeroot signifies transformation. Rattle like a snake and shed your skin. So very cool, Black Cohosh. Like, yeah, like discernment is like now one of the most important attributes you can have, I can have, because the times are so confusing. There's a lot of different conflicting energies, and it's hard to know what's what. So you do have to sort of be flexible and go with your own knowing. Try to use your own discernment to cut through the bullshit and see what's what. But yeah, I do love that Black Cohosh says about discern whether your rage is righteous, like if this is good reason. So if I'm going to stand up and fight for something, is it for good reason, or is it just out of fear and insecurity and my pain body getting triggered? Like, is this worth it? Yes or no? And after you discern that, then you line up with it. Yes or no? And also this power is our creative source, right? But we do have to be flexible. I should totally keeps doing my stretches, not just physically, but emotionally as well. And yeah, baby, rattle like a snake and shed your skin. So thank you to your witch next door. That was an awesome birthday spread. I love these cards. That was pretty real. That was really good. A lesson from the past year from Alfalfa, the birthday gifts from Camellia and Nettle, and how to use these gifts this upcoming year from Black Cohosh. Thank you for coming to my after party. After the after party, we gonna get all herby. So anyways, have a great Tarot Tuesday Tarot day. And come on back tomorrow because we're gonna manifest some more endurance. We're gonna keep the pace, y'all, for this new birthday year, for this new week. For 2020, we're going to keep the pace, and yeah, we might have to channel our anger into activism, but so be it, because we're going to do it from a good discerning place, a good balanced place. We're going to connect with that energy of the ancients, and if we got to let some more stuff compost and rot and transform and rejuvenate us, we will. But honey, it's time to shed that skin after we rattle like a snake.